Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Warzone BootCamp. Before this video starts, I know many people have been asking what me, Alfie and Oliver are doing right now, and you guys are really enjoying the gameplay videos, but we'll be having one out hopefully soon on either two games. We'll have one on Warzone or on Rainbow, so make sure you comment down below which one you want and we'll get on to that. But without further ado, today's video is basically going to be how to drop and where you should drop. Also, we're going to be covering hot and cold drops inside Warzone. So, the first thing to do is once you've loaded it up, you'll be greeted with a little tutorial. Once you've done that whole tutorial, then press one of the 4 game modes you see on screen. I don't know what plunder is at the moment, guys, but I'll hopefully have a tutorial out on that soon. But you pick either solos, duos, trios, or quads. After you pick one of them, you'll be treated into this loading screen here, which will tell you basically what the safe zone does, what supply crates do, and what contracts do. So, once you've done that, you will be dropped into this sort of pre-match thing that normally lasts around like 2 minutes, and all you've got to do is just drop in. You get given like a gun or two, and it's basically just killing loads of people until the game loads. Montage break. Anyway, once you've done that, you'll be treated with this little cutscene here that will just show you the plane flying over and you getting out of it. As you can see here, you get a little thumbs up and then you get ready to drop. Now, to open up your attack map, which is basically a map of the whole area, just press the double squared button on the Xbox. I don't know what it is on the PS4, but this is the map you will get. Now, from this freeze frame, as you can clearly see, is the circle. This is where the new safe zone's going to be, and this is where hot and cold drops come into the mix. You see, a hot drop could either be jumping straight out of the bus, directly, just jumping straight out, because that's when most players normally leave. Or it could be a place like you can see here, an airport with loads of those dots in it. Now, if you do not know what the dots are, we'll be getting onto that in a later tutorial, but that is basically contracts and vehicles. Loads of them are scattered around the map, and loads of people will go for them. Now, as you can see, a cold drop would be the opposite of a hot drop. So instead of dropping straight away, it will be either dropping at the end or dropping at the very edge of the map. This is because most people don't go, because it's more of a later drop than normal. Also, it could be a place with a lot less of them dots, like port here, as you can see. It's only got around 5 dots in it, so it's not going to be much. There's not much contracts there, or there's not many vehicles there. Now, basically, once you've done that, in my opinion, you should drop somewhere cold. That's what I always do. I drop somewhere with not a amount of people, so maybe I can get some loot. I don't really drop anywhere, with loads of people. Unless you're going for high kill games, I'd really drop cold. Now, the second part of this video, as you can see, is going to be opening the attack map here, and as you can see, there's loads of different areas of the map here, so we're going to be basically going over what this has. So, as you can see, the circle timer in the top left basically means how long the safe circle has until it starts closing down into smaller circles. Now, 3 minutes and 34 seconds are actually till the circle starts closing. And the number in the circle means what type of ring it is. So as you can see, as soon as you drop out, it's going to be ring 1. The gulag is a massive feature in this game. We'll be getting onto that in another episode. And it's basically open for 20 minutes each game. And that is basically how long you have till the gulag shuts. Now, moving on to the right side, this is basically shows you what each marker individually means. There's 4 categories. There's legend, contracts, POI, and vehicles. Now, POI is basically where you can buy stuff from. We'll be getting onto cash and buying in a later episode, but this will basically tell you, because if you zoom into the map using both of your triggers, both of your bumpers, then you can basically see the individual, icons of them, and on the right it shows you what they are. Anyway guys, that's going to be the end of today's first tutorial. Welcome to Warzone BootCamp, and this was the map and map HUD tutorial, as well as hot and cold drops. In the next episode, we'll be taking a look at the Gulag and what it actually does. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of either Minecraft, Warzone, or Rainbow Six Siege.